Hi, I'm Nathan. I'm a technician at LI-COR, and today we'll show you how to replace the shaft seal on the 8200-104 long-term chamber. All the hardware you need is included. The tools you'll need are a number 1 Phillips screwdriver, 3/8 wrench, and 9/64 hex bit. The step I'll do first is prepare the new shaft seal assembly for install. And we'll start with applying the lubricant to the outer edge. And you may not need all of that, just a little bit is enough. And then we'll start with the oil in the felt shaft seal, which is this white ring. It feels like a sponge. And you are going to want to use this whole bottle. It should all sink in. And once you're done with that, don't forget to add the O-ring to the bottom. And then you're ready to go. Next step is going to be to remove the chamber and bowl. If it's possible to put your chamber in the park position. And we'll start with these 2 nuts on the column adapter. And then we'll undo all of this and the screws on the side. Okay, now that the arm's out of the way, all we need to do is take off the column adapter, and then we can remove the old shaft seal assembly. Next step is to install the new shaft seal assembly. Be sure to clean the surface if it needs it. All we need to do is slide it on first and then just line up the holes. There are 4 screws and flat washers. They're all the same. So what I like to do is just put the washer on the screw first. And then when it's time to screw them in, not a lot of torque is required. When that's done, make sure there's no gap around the shaft seal assembly. If there is, it could mean that the O-ring in the bottom is misplaced and won't seal properly. Next step is to put the column adapter back on. If your chamber was originally closed or parked, then you will want this facing towards you. If it was open, you will want this reversed. We'll apply the Loctite to the column adapter bolts. And then be sure to clean the surface of the column itself if it's not. And these will require a lot of torque. Okay, now it's time to put the bowl and arm back on. We'll just start by lining it up. And then when it's time to put the flat washer, split washer, and nut back on, I stack them all up. Flat washer on top, split washer in the middle, nut on the bottom. And they should just go, and then put them on one at a time. We'll start by finger tightening. And then you will want the bowl to line up slightly towards open as you try to get it in place. Now that they're finger tight, we'll line up the bowl and use the wrench. It needs to be tight, but there's no need to crank on it. And after that, we'll just line this back up. You can start anywhere, but I'll start at the top. You'll want the washer in front of the cap chain for the top screw, and the top is the hardest one to align just because it has the most layers. The second chain doesn't need a washer. There's more technical support resources on our website. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us.